Ah!
This is your part.
Welcome back, guys. It's Sawyer and Angel. I just tried to do like a cool trick where like the chair was swinging back, so I tried to swing forward really quickly, and my earphones, things on your ear fell backwards.
Your headphones.
The headphones. Oh my God.
Earplugs, earphones. We're getting there.
Roll the intro. And we're back.
We were on the same wavelength.
Oh. Happy Memorial Day, guys. It was yesterday. So today is the day after Memorial Day. Yeah.
What did you do for your Memorial Day?
It worked.
Worked?
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of business?
We did. I actually didn't. It was my job to like order the vegetables for this weekend, and I forgot it was a Memorial Day. I forgot it was the weekend, so I didn't order enough of scallions. Those little
Scallions?
scallions.
Like the mini onions?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't order enough of those because our town loves scallions, especially for grill outs. They're perfect for grill outs because you just put them in there and then you just bite into it.
Mm-hmm. I think you made that for our friend group, didn't you?
No. I still remember you tried it. What you think about it?
I liked it. I thought it was good. I forgot who it was, but somebody didn't like it. I think they just didn't like the texture of it or something. But I liked it because you just kind of like you pulled it with your teeth into your mouth. I thought it was delicious.
I thought it was funny how you're like you just like bite into it or like you cut it or, like what do you do with it? I'm like, yeah, just bite into it. It's sweet. Like, what? Oh, it is good.
How do you do this? Don't look silly. Come on, just ask the question. But so your town's big into scallions. That's interesting.
Latino people.
Yeah.
Especially for grill outs.
Mm-hmm.
We actually had a wedding this past weekend. One of our customers got married in the park. She said she was gonna have 20 people over at her house. She was gonna say the ID was at a public park, and I was like, okay, let me know if the cops show up. So hopefully next week I would have seen her by then, and I'll let you know if the cops showed up to her wedding.
Yeah. Through Facebook, I've seen a lot of people that I know who they've been having like backyard weddings.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not sure if they're doing like a bigger ceremony later on or if this is just kind of their full wedding. But there's like two couples that I know that have just had small backyard weddings just because it's like COVID isn't going to ruin our day. And so they're just going for it. And I'm like, yeah, props to you. So it sounds like that's exactly what this person did too.
What would Sawyer and Candace do? Let's say if you guys planned the wedding like these past 2 months and COVID hit, like the prime COVID moment where everything got shut down.
Yeah, we talked about it. So we'd go to her family's place and just do it in like the back in like a big open field because they've got some land out there, and so we'd make it all like look all pretty and everything like that, maybe outside of one of the barns or something. But we'd find a way to still have the ceremony outside, so we'd switch it up a bit.
Huh.
But yeah, we've got a little backup plan just in case. Knock on wood that doesn't happen, but
Oh, it's so weird. Okay. So both of our faces are frozen on my screen, but the audio is still going through.
huh. I guess the important thing is as long as the audio is going through.
I'm like, what is going on? Okay, hopefully it records and we'll be fine. If it doesn't, I'm like, oh, we had those 3 minutes.
I mean, mine still says it's recording the call, so worst case scenario, the YouTube video is just going to be a little
Boom, that works. That'll be interesting though. Yeah, because I had the same thing with my friends. Excuse me. They were just having a little small weddings, closest family together, and then just posting things on Facebook. A friend got engaged, and I was like, huh.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah.
Quarantine.
I'm trying to think of like what else happened with Memorial Day of like exciting things. Like, what did you end up doing for Memorial Day?
Well, it was beautiful weather out, so we've got like a little patio outside of our apartment, and so we chilled out there a lot, did a cookout, and really just enjoyed the weather. It was nice. I went back home for I think it was Sunday that I went home a little bit to my family's house, and we just hung out with them, did a little cookout there too, brought some more furniture back to the apartment from the house, and so. It was productive, but it was a nice 4 day weekend because my work gave us Friday and then Monday off as well. And
Uh-huh.
so it was good to just be able to chill and not do anything. But Candace had to work on Friday, so I couldn't like be blasting music or anything, but it was nice. It was nice. And then for all of the listeners, I took a nap when we usually record on on Monday. And so Angel messages me and he goes, "Are you napping?" And like 20 minutes later, I respond. I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, yes, I am so sorry." So I totally forgot that it was on Monday, like later on in the day, just because the weekend kind of hit me. And so we are recording this on a Tuesday. So Talkmen Tuesday coming at you on a Tuesday.
Okay, I'm still like bugged out that this is Frozen. It's not. It's so weird. Like I see the beginning of your face, and then my face is frozen too.
Hopefully, I've got a good face and it's not like catch me in an ugly pose or anything.
You're like puzzled, like you're about to say something,
So
but
my
then
normal face. I've been told I always look like I'm confused, and I'm like, I don't know if that's a compliment or not a compliment, but I'm.
ah, I got it. I got you. Yeah, I see you. Yes. Hey. I thought I was dreaming at first because I'm like, am I like in the Matrix right now? Because like you were completely frozen, the time clock stopped, but like I could still hear you talking. I was like in the Twilight Zone. Okay, I caught you. Okay, we're good. I can see your reactions now. Let's go. We're
Hey.
good. I don't know why it's relaxing to see your like emotions out rather than just like seeing a frozen face.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather have it so you know that everything's working too, just from a technology standpoint. And if you're trying to tell a joke and then you don't see me laughing on this end, then you're probably like, well, did my joke hit?
Yeah. All right. So I was wondering, would you be open to talk about like your little bachelor events on the podcast?
Well,
All
so
up to you.
we're still trying to figure it out. And
Uh-huh.
so, I mean, the only thing like I can really say, I guess, is the fact that we were planning on Nashville. Everybody was going down to Nashville. Airbnb was booked and everything like that. And now with coronavirus kind of going around, I think Nashville is opening up. But since we've got people that are flying in, like I don't want people to feel like they're being put at risk or anything like that. And so, Charlie, who was on a previous episode, who's my best man, him and I are connecting a little bit after this, and we're going through some other options. And so, what we're thinking about doing is going to like a lake house or something like that because Airbnb has some options there. And so there's a couple of areas that we're looking for, but so we'll still be together, but it's going to be more secluded. And so people might feel more comfortable that way. And from what I've been seeing price wise too, um, like a little bit cheaper. So, I mean, I don't think people are going to be complaining about that or anything, but
Yeah,
we're just going for the same weekend and everything just because it works for everybody. And so we don't want people to have to worry about their schedules or anything like that. So,
bar prices and like grocery store prices are definitely a big difference.
yo, for sure. For sure. And I brought that up to Charlie too, because we talked a couple days ago, and I was like, I feel like we're gonna save more money too. It's like I think we can all like control ourselves in a bar, but just naturally with like tips and everything like that, compared to exactly like you said, going to a grocery store, buying a 24 pack of beer or something like that. Like you don't have to worry about it, and it's for like $15. I don't really know what more rural areas are, but
I don't get it, especially going to the bar. Like when you buy a beer that you know you can buy a 12 pack for like $12, and then go like to like a fancier bar and you buy like one beer for $12. You're like,
yeah.
does this not feel like I'm tasting any like $8 more of a difference? It's the same exact product.
Even if
Well,
it's like a can that's 450, I'm like, this can did not cost you 450 to get. Like, you are making bank off of me, but I'll still get it.
the freaking environment. You guys got me with the environment. Why can't we bring the bar to my place? That'd be cool though. That's what we're basically gonna do. Bring the bars to a lake house.
Yeah, and some of the places that I've seen, like there's one with like a full out bar and like a pool table and everything there that's still on the lake, and I'm like, there's a couple of really cool spots. So I'm excited. We're just gonna run through ideas. So it's kind of up in the air, but we're like heavily leaning towards moving away from Nashville. Just I feel like it's gonna make people easier about it.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how the bar scenes in Nashville are right now. Huh.
Well, I think that they are opening up, but it's like if I mean, that's the whole scene there. And it's like
Mhm.
if one person gets it, like it's gonna spread like a wildfire. And
Yeah.
it's like everybody I feel like is being safe in their areas. And so just be like, hey, come to my bachelor party in Nashville. We're going out to the bars and just getting crazy. It's like, eh. Like, am I really being the best person in that situation to my friends? Like, probably not.
Mark was worried about that, but I'm like, I looked at it like either way. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool story to tell afterwards. We all went to
Yeah.
Sawyer's bachelor party.
You remember when we all got sick? Thanks, Sawyer. No, but I'm kind of viewing it the same exact way Mark is. Then it sounds like it's like kind of gotta be a little more cautious. And sure, like nothing might have happened, but at the same time, if something does happen, then I would just feel so guilty about it. And so
Would you have dreams about like everybody getting sick after your bachelor party? It's all because of Sawyer.
I just have dreams of everybody sitting over me coughing on me.
Do you ever have lucid dreams?
What's is that when like you can control your dreams?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. Don't isn't there like a process to do that? Or
Supposedly, it's
is it
like
like
this.
you're like supposed to write it down, write your dreams down, like right after you wake up or something, or is that something different?
Yeah, that helps you out. Because the first thing with lucid dreams, you have to realize you're in a dream to be able to like, control it. And something that would help you would be like to write down your dreams. So like when you're dreaming again, you know that you're dreaming.
Hmm.
So let's say you have the exact same dream you had last night. You're like, wait, I've been here before. This must be a dream, and then like you control it. But I want to say in high school I'd have lucid dreams.
Of what?
And, probably some movie scene. It was always like a big fight or something, and then of course I would end up like in a ditch or like in a big hole. You know those movie scenes where like one person gets like thrown into like 300. It's part in 300. He gets thrown into that hole, and he just like, ooh, like going down the hole of like it doesn't end. It just like he's just going down the empty hole, and so that's I'd be the guy going down the hole.
And that's how you would wake up because
No,
you
that's
are
how I would
thrown.
know I would be
Oh,
I would be in a dream because I'm like, wait, why am I scared? This is my dream. And so I would realize I would be in a dream and I would get wings and fly out and then like get swords and whatnot and like be the man.
that's pretty cool. So like your recurring dreams are more so like movie scenes then, like kind of action stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somehow I would be losing in my dream until I realize if it's in my dream, then I'm like, I want to be the superhero.
This is my dream. Get out.
Yes. I would be so scared in my dream because like I couldn't do anything, or the other guy would be like overpowering me. I'm like, this is my dream. I can make myself muscles, and I would like come muscles out of nowhere.
Come out of the hole, you're just jacked, like you said, with wings and swords and everything.
Yeah, and I'd be so happy afterwards because I'd be like, I won. I'm the superhero. That's right.
See, my
Okay.
reoccurring dreams were always like game shows, and I would always get to like the jackpot round or like the finals, and then I would wake up. So I never knew if I ever won my dreams or anything like that.
Mhm.
But like those are my recurring dreams. I don't really have them anymore. I wouldn't say I have any recurring dreams, but
Oh, give
like
me
those have.
a few seconds, real quick, okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry.
So in this brief interlude, we would like to thank all of our sponsors. If we had any sponsors, this is where we would put them in. So email us at talkmentuesday@gmail.com if you're interested in sponsoring this podcast. We can discuss rates, and duration of the ads, whatever you want. And if you have a script, but just let us know and we'd be happy to really punch you in. Again, email us at talkmentuesday@gmail.com and we can kind of go from there. Have your people talk to our people, but our people are me and Angel. And so, again, we welcome anything really that's positive to people. Anything that you want, you can send us in and we will review those requests. I was talking about how if anybody wants to sponsor us,
Oh,
send some info to talkmentuesday@gmail.com.
that'd be cool. I've had some people DM me that they would want to send me like product.
Oh,
And
for
be like,
TikTok?
yeah, and like to promote their product. So I'm in that free product phase.
Hey,
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
what kind of product?
One was the jelly fruits. That one was
Okay.
it was a Latin store, online Latin store, and they sent me jelly fruits with a bunch of other things just to put their link up. Another one was a tea brand. Some music labels also they didn't necessarily send their product. They just had like a contest. So like if you promoted their song to TikTok with it, you would be in this contest of winning like free swag, sweaters, sunglasses, and things like that.
So use their sound just to
Yeah,
get it out there. Interesting.
because I think they're all trying to copy like Lil Nas with his song that went viral. He made a bunch of memes on it, and some of them took off.
Interesting.
All right,
I was gonna just say next stage is when you get them to pay you, not just give them their products.
Yeah,
Give you money and their products.
Oh, did you see the $100 million deal, Joe Rogan?
No, what was
Don't
that?
know about this.
No,
Sawyer, where have you been?
I
You're in the
napped
podcast.
yesterday. What do you know? That's when all that was
You are
going down.
you're in the podcast industry now. Well, you know Joe Rogan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number one podcaster in the world. Guess what he did? Guess what he did?
Did he make $100 million deal?
Ah, darn it! I gave it up. Yeah, he made a $100 million deal with who? Guess with who?
I've got no idea. Under Armour. I got no clue.
With Spotify.
Oh, interesting. So they only release them on there now or something?
Correct. I think they set a date. I forgot what date it was, but I think it's this year. I think they're slowly gonna transition on and then fully go into just releasing on Spotify. All his previous library will have like I think Spotify has rights to it, and then it will just be released on Spotify, including the video version, which I think Spotify is working on the video version of Spotify, because they don't have a video version yet.
Yeah, I wonder how that would work. I mean, if you're listening to it on your phone, just the video pops up there. I could see that, but I feel like if you're on a laptop or something and you're on Spotify, you're doing other things in the background. So maybe they just like pop it up in the little corner of the video if you want to watch that too. I guess they've got their ways.
Yeah, 'cause I know. Oh, some music videos have their own spot or vertical videos like for Spotify. They just might add something else to it. But yeah, $100 million deal. I really just read the headline in his little clip.
You didn't actually click on the article.
Yeah. And then a lot of people were like, "What does this say about this content creators?" Like after that announcement that Spotify got the rights to Joe Rogan for $100 million, the stock rate went up like I don't know how much. I want to say a lot of money. It went from like 15 to like I'm not sure if it was like $28.
Oh dang.
But yeah, his Spotify overall's value increased by a ton of money. So people were like, Joe Rogan has basically content creators are getting more and more notice and like the influence that they can create. Because they do have like
I'd be curious like the duration of his contract too for it. If it's like a 5-year deal or something like that, because you know that they've got to put something on that. Because what if Spotify starts bombing and it's an indefinite contract, then it's like, well, he's kind of screwed there.
Hmm.
There's probably like outs that they can both take too.
But full rights to all the previous libraries of Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan has been in the game for 10 plus years of podcasting, among Hollywood other things.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? UFC.
Game shows, comedy.
I didn't realize he was in Fear Factor.
Yeah, that's where I first like remembered him from.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
I was always so confused that I would confuse him with um, the owner of the UFC.
Yeah,
Isn't he?
Dana White.
Yeah. When I saw it together for the first time on stage, I was like, wait.
Somebody's holding up a mirror or something because those two people are the same.
Yeah.
But like if you actually look at it, they're like completely different. But I can totally tell, like I can understand where you're coming from with that too. There's two big bald guys in a fighting sport. Like, I get it.
Something similar happened here. I would confuse two customers. These two short girls who both have sons would always come in, and one time I confused one of them, and I was like, "How's your other son doing?" And she goes, "I only have one son." I'm like, "Oh, oh."
Sorry, this is awkward. See you next week.
I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, I only have one son." Like, oh, I might be confusing you with somebody else. My bad. And then like the next week, I find out that like I thought I'm not sure if I was like confusing both of them, mixed them up, or I just thought one of them had two sons. I don't know.
Or maybe they're just messing with you, and this is actually like an elaborate trick, and they both have two sons, but they're just trying to make you go crazy a little bit.
Oh yeah, that might be it.
It's gotta be it.
Yeah. But yeah. Ooh. Are you watching any shows right now? Like,
So, just finished Win the Wilderness. It's on
huh?
Netflix. It's about these like this old couple that like 35 years ago or something, they built a massive cabin in Alaska, and
Mm.
like they claimed this whole mountain for theirs when like you could still claim land in Alaska, and now they're too old to keep up with all the chores and everything that their property has, and so it's like a game, and yeah, I guess a game show kind of where these people, these couples from the UK, I don't know why they chose the United Kingdom, but there's like 7 or 8 couples that come in, and the old couple like eliminates people based off of like survival challenges and things like that to see
Mm.
who will take over their property. And it was actually pretty cool. So that one, and then Candace just pointed out one that we're gonna try to start watching. It's about like it's like topiary, so like people making big sculptures out of flowers and bushes and things like that. I forgot what it's called, but I think it's another game show. So, or just reality show, whatever you want to call it.
What do you mean Alaska? You could claim land.
There's a time when I think like Alaska, they were trying to get people there, and
Mhm.
so there was like a period where you could like walk around, and if some place was like unclaimed, like some area of land, there were probably like some restrictions to it, but you could claim land as your own, and then you own that land. And so this guy he walked like 30 something miles into the Alaskan wilderness, up a mountain, and then he claimed that as his own.
Hmm.
Yeah. And so it's like in the middle of nowhere too. You have to take
Uh,
a private airplane in order to get to his area. And so it's like
mm.
all about living on the land and everything like that. So that's why they had survival challenges.
Huh.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm on. Guess what season I'm on with Criminal Minds?
6.
Ah, oh, I'm 5.
Ah. How many are there total?
I think like 14 or 12.
Jeez.
I'm like halfway through. I mostly just watch the beginning and ending and listen to the rest like, as a podcast.
Yeah. I mean, with that, you want the setup, you want the conclusion. Like you said, the middle's just kind of filler stuff. I can see that.
And they're really good with their audio that you could, yeah. They
Visualize it
now,
all.
yeah, they point out very obvious things that you're like, oh, yeah, and then they explain everything of the criminal's minds. So now I think everybody's a psychopath and everybody's out to kill somebody.
It's having great effects on you.
Yeah. I want to like know the research of like how many serial killers are there, but then I'm afraid.
Yeah, I can do the research for you. Quick little Google. How many serial killers in the U.S. right now? Apparently, it's been Googled before.
Let's see.
I guess 2019 is our earliest. Around 50.
50?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, let's narrow it down. Let's go in Illinois. How many serial killers in Illinois?
I'm gonna be talking about.
There's apparently only one, and he's dead.
Huh. Yeah, because they had a lot of press conferences, and I was like, I don't see any press conference about serial killers. But then again, I don't watch the news.
And the news is only coronavirus stuff anyways, too. So,
dude, but talking about serial killers, the only news I watch is the Snapchat news. And they actually announced he wasn't necessarily a serial killer, but he was a guy who killed 2 people. And he's on the loose.
Oh, good. Where?
Don't watch
what state?
I'm gonna go see right now.
Oh man.
1 second.
Don't be Illinois. Don't be Illinois. Don't be Illinois.
Yeah, let's see.
You can this. The city, Kentucky.
Now, Peter.
And one of the cops in 3 states are looking for a college student.
A college student.
And the FBI says he's armed and dangerous. It all started on Friday.
It's just 3 states.
Peter Manfredonia, a 23-year-old senior at the University of Connecticut.
University of Connecticut.
A house where he supposedly assaulted 2 elderly men, and one of those men later died from the attack.
So Connecticut. Hopefully, we're staying in the Northeast.
And 3 states are looking for it. So I'm guessing states nearby are looking for him.
Yeah. Hopefully, he's not feeling any road trips to the Midwest.
Dude, just when I said I haven't seen any press conference about serial killers. That press conference about a guy who killed 2 people shows up.
Wait, well, even like you said, he's not a serial killer. He's not at that level yet. You're right. Safe.
It was spontaneous. Yeah. I'm not gonna die. And then like I'm thinking about my movements of like the serial killers know the people's habits and like what they do on a day-to-day basis. So that's why they get them because they know the routine. My routine's the same.
You just gotta switch it up one day. Just do something different. I don't know what you would do different.
Come in at 7:52 instead of 7:45.
He'll be like, "What the heck happened to Angel?" He or she. Sorry, serial killers. No genders.
And yeah, and so many families that like kidnap their kids or like kidnappers. There's so many serial killers. But then again, I gotta remind myself that Criminal Minds is not real. It doesn't even say it's based on a true story. Or is it story? Is it story?
I don't think they could come up with something that was 12, 13 seasons with how many episodes and each one's a new like crazy thing. I'm sure they actually probably could, but if it doesn't say based on a true story, you're okay. But as soon as they throw those words up there, you're like, oh god. That's when you know it just gets real.
I think there's like a psych class that said people who watch like criminal shows think there's more violence or like criminal activity than there actually is. Because or no, is it people who watch criminal shows or people who watch the news? One of the
Probably
two.
The news. It wouldn't surprise me if it was the news. I think I've heard that before.
So people who watch the news more think there's more criminal activity in like life in general because they watch the news all the time. Mm-hmm. And in reality, you're like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Only like 1% are evil.
Yeah. And it's like the news will do anything just to get clicks too. And so, I mean, that violent stuff, it's what gets the most attention or I guess attraction to it. So
has Sawyer Yuzu ever been on the news?
I was on a local news for my high school volleyball team. I was
Oh.
interviewed. Let's just say I was
Oh.
a pretty big deal.
Oh.
But outside of that, no.
Wait, what did they interview you for?
It
Like,
was a post-game
ah,
interview.
okay.
Yeah. And so it was like basically every single game they would like pick a random person who had a good game, essentially as long as like the news crew was there.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I got on it a couple times. It's probably
Mm.
still like saved on my family's TiVo at home.
um, we got what was it? John O'Grady got interviewed at 3:08 at College Bar when the Cubs were going on that winning streak for what was it? What do you call that? The World Series.
The World Series. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got
I was like,
interviewed.
yeah, he was wearing the Cubs jersey and everything, and uh, yeah, he got interviewed, and I think his parents saw it in the local news.
That's our boy.
Yeah, at a bar. Check it out. Get an interview for the game. He was like, yeah. I would always push him to go out, and after that, I was like, see, you can get interviewed on the local news for going out. Did you go out?
Yeah, we need to go out more. This is how you're going to get famous. That actually reminded me. At a Purdue basketball game, I was wearing a referee shirt, and I got interviewed by these people. But then, like, I never saw it online or anything, so I don't know if they ever aired my interview or what. So, so I can't really count that. But I talked into a microphone, and there was a camera in front of me, so
Oh,
could be somewhere.
there you go. Oh, ooh. Guess how they're doing doctor appointments nowadays?
All through webcam.
Yeah.
I've got one on Friday.
Oh, I kind of like it. It saves me time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good idea for sure. Unless, like, I mean, because you can get if you're doing it for prescriptions or something, it's not like you need to be in there for the prescription. As long as they can see you and everything, then they can do it all digitally. It's like it just makes it easier, and the doctor can just kind of chill there and just next patient, next patient, next patient.
Mm-hmm. So, my next one's also gonna be virtual, cause she was like, "Yeah, we want to like prioritize skin cancer patients. I'm going in for like my acne." It's like, yeah, it's completely understandable.
Like,
Keep it
yeah,
virtual.
I say I understand that.
But there's a lot more. I actually end up going to the doctor's office because they have to do lab work. But there's more people going into the offices now than the previous 2 months. Like 2 months ago, there was like nobody in the office because it's mostly elderly people going into the doctor. They have, I don't know, doctors of who knows what in there.
Yeah,
But yeah. So it's calming down. Or at least people are going out more.
yeah, which is good, which is what you hope for.
Hmm. We might, maybe, still be able to go to Nashville.
Maybe.
I don't
Well,
know.
we'll still probably be switching it. Just because I've got, I think until the end of next month before I can cancel it with a free refund.
Ooh.
Or
I mean,
no, it's like the 15th or something, I think, when I can cancel the Airbnb and get a full refund still.
okay. That'd be smart though too. There you
Mhm.
go. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah. Is your gym open or no?
I am no longer a member of the gym after we moved. I canceled my old membership because it's too far away now, and so I
Oh.
have to figure out the new one. But I don't think that they're open. The one that I'm going to be going to, I don't think that they're open. So it's
Uh,
still home workouts for me. Is your CrossFit place still closed?
yeah, they're opening up Friday.
Okay.
So we're finally gonna I'm finally gonna go work out. But since we still have like one month left of working at the store for the construction,
Hmm.
I'm gonna need to wake up extra early. It's like 5:30 a.m. CrossFit classes.
That first one is going to be so difficult to wake up for. That is not going to be fun.
And since they're adding more time for cleaning, they basically told us to um do the warm up at home, so you're already like come in warmed up, and so they just do the workout. So I think it'll be like a shorter official CrossFit workout,
Mm,
so they have more time to clean.
mm.
And they're telling us to wear our mask, and until you're in like designated area. So I'm guessing we're gonna be working out outside a lot. So
Yeah,
it has like their distance.
yeah. I mean, it's good for that guy so he can actually open up the place again. But as long as he's still taking all the precautions and everything like that, that's all you can really ask for.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Any other coronavirus updates for you, Sawyer?
Nothing on my end, and I think that's a good thing.
Sports are coming back. Sports have come back in some countries.
Yeah, I mean, fighting's back, or fighting is like in the process of coming back. I think that NBA, they talked about July 22nd potentially when they're starting things up again. I think the NHL has announced something too recently, and so people are starting to get the wind back in, which is good. It's exciting.
Finally, we have something everybody can talk about.
Yeah,
Sports.
yeah.
That's kind of why I got into like a lot more into sports because like you get to the NBA, most guys know about the NBA and like
Hmm.
what the upcoming game is about.
Just hope it's not too soon that they're bringing everything back, and then they'll shut it down again. So fingers crossed for that.
Yes, and fingers crossed that there's not like a mutated coronavirus that kills people off, like the Spanish flu. That's why with the Spanish flu, the second
Yeah.
wave hit harder because the virus got mutated into a more dangerous threat, and we're like, I just hope that doesn't happen to us.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have a question of the day?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the question of the day is we already answered it on our ends, but the question of the day is gonna be about dreams. What if people have recurring dreams, what they are, or if people have ever had a lucid dream like you were talking about. So that's gonna be our question of the day.
Boom.
Yeah.
Repeat it one more time.
Yeah, so the question of the day is what is your recurring dream if you have one, and have you ever, I guess, been able to control your dreams with being in a lucid dream? And so let us know what the answer is in the comment section if you're on YouTube, or you can always shoot us over an email with your answer to at talkmentuesday@gmail.com and kind of go from there. But that's going to be the question of the day. And as always, let us know. We appreciate you all taking the time out of your, I guess, Tuesdays, whatever day of the week it is, listening to us and really running through things. It's a little shorter episode for us, but I mean, nonetheless, we appreciate you for letting us steal some of your quarantine, going through it all. If you are on YouTube, feel free to give us a like and subscribe to Angel Corrado too. It really helps us out and shows the support there. Or if you are on any of the other podcast platforms, favorite us, and we look forward to, I guess, looking at your feedback and improving in any ways that you guys think is best. But again, you can always shoot us over an email at talkmentuesday@gmail.com if you want to connect with us that way, or we'll always read in the comments too in the YouTube section. So we appreciate you. Stay safe, social distance, all that good stuff, and I guess we look forward to talking with you next week in the next episode.
Boom. You know how like it was frozen, right?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening. I don't know how to stop it.
It's not stopping.
Maybe if I just hang up, it'll stop recording.
Oh
Alright.
boy.
Bye, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Peace.
guys. Bye.